The New South Wales Independent Commission Against Corruption has announced that it will not release its findings into former Premier Gladys Berejiklian until the second quarter of 2023. That's after the March state election. It's citing the complex nature of the inquiry. Joining us live now to discuss more on this is barrister Ian Neil. Ian, thanks for your time. What do you make of this delay? Why has it happened?
Well, it's taking a long time, but I would say not too long. That the time that is being devoted by the Commission to this task is a product of the scale of the exercise and the just the amount of material that the Commission has to consider and the implications of its consideration of that material. Okay.
Apart from the amount of material it has to consider, what does this delay really tell us about the report?
What it tells us is that, just as one would expect, the report is going to have depth and weight. There's a lot for it to deal with, for the Commission to deal with. The allegations about Mr Maguire and his conduct with which the investigation began, the secret relationship between Mr Maguire and Ms Berejiklian, details about which emerged during the course of the inquiry late in 2021, and of course the robust defence of the practice of pork barrelling that was made during the course of the inquiry by Ms Berejiklian and her then deputy.
Because of the implications, is it likely there's going to be another delay?
Who can say? As yet, the Commission hasn't indicated that that is likely. Its most recent announcement is, as you have said, that the report will be delivered in the second quarter, which is after the state election, of course, which is due in March.
Do you think this will have an impact on the state election, the fact that it's not being released before it?
One would think probably not, because until the report is released, there's not much more to be said about it. What it will mean is that the contents of the report probably won't be a factor in the election, at least not an explicit factor.
Ms Berejiklian has denied any wrongdoing. Is it safe to assume she'd want this finalised as soon as possible?
I'm sure that she and everyone else who's affected by this and any other inquiry of the Commission is anxious for it to be determined as quickly as possible. And I know that the Commission has said and is, in fact, conscious of its obligation to report as quickly as possible.
What impact will the report have on Ms Berejiklian? It might be too early to speculate, but what impact are we likely to see, even though she's no longer a Member of Parliament?
Well, too early to speculate and too uncertain to do so. What we can do now, all we can do now, is to wait for the report in that respect.
Okay. Barrister Ian Neil, appreciate your insights this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.